Go. Good, MP.
Let's go. Aí um jogo chave.
That they should be sure to join us at our next game. Everyone in attendance is taking home their own Warriors game calendar. Nation, hope to see you at our next game. The first 10,000 up before the games will be getting your own Warriors footage. You don't want to miss that. Association of Golden State Warriors are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as firing, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court, or interrupt play.
Moments from now, at the Chase Center in San Francisco, California, the Grizzlies taking on the Warriors. For the Memphis Grizzlies, they've captured 5th place in the West. Now they hope to advance that position as we come down the back nine. Warriors, Grizzlies, don't leave your seat. We'll be right back. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jimmy Butler.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. G.G. Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Desmond Bain, then it's Edey, and it's Pippen in at the 1. And for the Warriors, MP is out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Kuminga, then there's Jimmy Butler, and it's Looney in at center. And we've heard from MP himself how much a rivalry game means to him. He knows the history of this franchise as well as any of the diehard fans.
I just love MP's competitiveness. Some people feel like rivalries aren't as important anymore, but he's gone the other route. He's looking to motivate his teammates any way he can. And that's why he's declared war on the opponents they have the most history with.
And let's check in with Allie. She's got the latest on MP.
Hey, Brian, as we know, a rivalry game tonight, and MP knows this one means a little more. I asked him about it, and he said it's a special matchup. You can feel it. Everyone from the front office to the PR guys to the coaching staff to the players, everybody's hyper-focused on getting this win. And then he added, and don't forget about our great fans, we know you guys want this one. This W is for you.
Yeah, good stuff, Allie. Thank you. And both backcourts in this one stand cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions, but tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. Here's Pippen. He had 9 points in his last time out. Pass to Bain. Six on the shot clock. It's stolen by Looney. And the Warriors pushing it up now. And Kuminga throws it down.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's Pippen, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Bain. Another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Just look at the body of Bain. He's so strong, and that helps him down low.
MP outside from deep. He buries it from 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Bain. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. Here's Aldama. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Defense way up on Aldama there. He barely had any room, hence the whistle.
He's perfect from the line this time. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson-Davis late in the 2nd round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
And the basket by Bain.
Well, that's Bain's go-to zone. You can't let him have a look from there.
On the wing, MP. Outside Curry. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Grizzlies lead by 4. Outside Bain. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Bain with the hops.
Golden State has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Now Curry. No made baskets yet. Offensive rebound. Can they get it? Buries it from 3.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Edey. He's defended by Looney. Pass to Jackson. To the inside. And here's Aldama. Jacks up a 3. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Pippen. From deep, Bain. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 4 rebounds now. Butler with the ball. Kicks it out to MP. On the wing, Curry. MP, a screen on Bain. Curry passes to MP. And the Warriors with another 3.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Here's Pippen. Bain surveying the D. Just 5 to shoot. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Yeah, Bain is a talented scorer. Not just a perimeter threat. He's also capable of finishing inside.
Now here's Kuminga. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. MP finds Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Aldama grabs the board.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
And we just got Shams Charania on the line. Shams, I understand there's some big NBA news. Can you fill us in?
Thanks, B.A. Things are happening for Philly in the 76ers front office as we get closer to the trade deadline. They scooped up Lowry Markkanen, and he's going to be a significant perimeter threat for this team. His career has accelerated through his 20s, and so has that confidence in shooting from range and playing all over the floor. And combine that with the size and rebound, it's easy to see how big of an asset he'll be for this new coaching staff.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the 76ers put on a show. He picked up 18 points and really dictated the action, taking it to the D and repeatedly getting to the line. And his effort helped end their losing streak. He'll be looking to inspire them with another win tonight.
Okay, thanks for that. You know, the impact he had on that game was big.
And it's not easy to point to just one area he made a difference, but his effect was felt all over the place. He was on fire.
And the important thing now is to keep that momentum going. You want a player building on his positive results.
Now here's Kennard. 15 in his last outing. Williams from long range. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. The Warriors have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. MP drives in. Here's Santos. Shoots over Jackson. Santos can't get it to go.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Kennard finds Clark. Outside, Williams. Down low. Here's Bagley. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on MP.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Pass to Santos. Back to MP. The 3 ball. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 9.
Caralho.
Kennard outside. 3-pointer. Hits the 3-pointer.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
It's a tie game in the Bay Area. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
We've got Trace Jackson-Davis, Brandon Pajemski out there with MP. Then it's Moses Moody, and it's Santos in at the power forward position. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Clark, the pass to Williams. Clark outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Kennard for 3. The rebound by MP. And so MP will bring it up for Golden State. And one thing you can say about the Memphis Grizzlies, they are disruptive defensively, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, they've been in the top 5 in the league in steals, blocks, turnovers forced over the last few years. And let's face it, they're aggressive offensively as well. This team attacks at both ends of the court.
And the Grizzlies shooting the ball at 43% from the field to the paint. Here's Clark. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
From Williams.
The Warriors trailing. Outside Pajemski. On the wing, MP. Moody on the wing. Kicks it out to MP. Fires the 3. And again, no good by Golden State. Jackson surveying the D. Inside. Here's Clark. Santos pulls it in. The Warriors have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Moody misses. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. I got yours. Kennard outside. Left side Bagley. The jump hook. Warriors with the rebound. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
It looked like that game was over, but they finally kicked it into gear in the fourth. A tremendous comeback.
MP against Williams. Here's Moody. Close in. Moses Moody. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Kennard outside. There's the 3. And that one's good. Jackson for 3. Jackson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, you have to be so worried about Kennard's shot That opens things up for others.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. Getting it done for the Warriors. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back after this.
É, o Stephen Curry brilhou aqui, mano. O jogo da vantagem lá pra 9 pontos. E aí o cara vai tentar resolver no meio da quadra, ó. $10 mil. Uma arremesso de $10 mil. Tinha um cara que eu pensava, mano. Não foi dessa vez.
Welcome to halftime, folks. Before we talk about the game, let's check out who won Player of the Month in both the East and West. For the East, Cam Thomas.
His activity on both ends has been remarkable, constantly looking for ways to affect the game.
And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Memphis Grizzlies.
As poorly as they've shot the ball, they're lucky to be within striking distance.
And give credit.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. We've got Jackson, Edey out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Desmond Bane, and it's Pippen in at the 1. And Stan, the league questioning the use of load management. I know you've wondered if it could even hurt conditioning.
There's no question, Brian. Look, since the age of load management has come into the NBA, injuries are up, not down. I think players have been deconditioned, and that's even before you get into the need of guys playing together more to gain a rhythm and an on-court chemistry. You know, like actually playing basketball together.
A novel idea. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Jackson can't get it to go. The Warriors lead by 12. Butler on the wing, defended by Jackson. Looney, a screen on Bane. MP, the pass to Looney. Oh, Looney with the smooth move inside.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime, making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Pass to Edey. Here's Aldama. He's watched by Kuminga. To the middle. Here's Bane. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, if you went into the lab and created the perfect wing, it might be Desmond Bane, coach.
Well, Brian, this guy's so strong. He can guard bigger guys, and his three-point numbers are crazy. Desmond Bane well over a 40% three-point shooter for his career. Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
When asked about Desmond Bane, Coach Taylor Jenkins said he's grown into a leadership role. Guys look to him because he sets an example. Bane said experience is the best teacher. Being in this league for several years, you start to find your place and your confidence in things you know and say.
All right, Allie, thanks. Jackson finds Bane. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, Bane is a strong dude. He's built to play through contact.
Santos is checked in for Jimmy Butler. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. Pass to Looney. Outside Kuminga. And that one is stuffed right through.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Edey. Aldama outside. Pass to Bane. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Here's Santos. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Aldama. Grizzlies trail by 12. Here's Bane. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside Curry. Muscling it home. MP.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And with just about half the season in the books, checking in on the top rookies, starting to establish themselves as legit NBA talent. You look at MP, right in the thick of this season. He is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about. There's no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the Year rankings.
Well, no debate here. He's running away with it and looks poised for big things to come.
Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
Left side, Williams. Jackson outside. Offline with a 3.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And he lobs it up top. Kuminga, the pass to MP. Oh, MP showing the big range.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
Kennard finds Jackson. Kicks it out to Kennard. Takes a 3. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 3rd assist of the night. The Warriors lead by 9. Outside Pajemski. Down low. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Kennard with it. Jackson Davis picks him up. Pass to Aldama. From downtown. Santos pulls it in. Golden State has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the 3rd quarter. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. 1:27 left in the 3rd quarter here. Outside, Williams. Here's Edey. The putback. It's good on the putback.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Kuminga. Outside Pajemski. MP left side. Back to Pajemski. Jackson Davis a screen. Shot clock at 5. MP outside. Fires from deep. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
There's 38 seconds left in the 3rd. Williams from long range. Counted from distance. Williams has gotten a 2nd bucket on the night.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Kennard, covered by Jackson Davis. Nice shot by Kennard.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by the staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
It's Pajemski on the wing. On the wing, MP. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Warriors ahead, leading by 5. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Get a couple stops, get a couple run-outs, get into our flow, all right? Keep the ball moving, keep the intensity.
Steve Kerr asking his guys to keep the pace.
Caralho, me tirou do final do jogo, mano. Olha lá. Não entendi nada agora. Eu tava jogando bemzão, mano. Tava perdendo agora. Agora esse cara vira Michael Jordan e eles ganham o jogo.
Here's Pippen. Aldama outside. Here's Pippen. Outside Bain. Out to the right wing. The three. And the basket by Pippen. Pippen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And offensively, it appears they've hit their stride.
They've got MP. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Kevon Looney. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Butler in at the small forward position. That's the Warriors 5. MP, the pass to Curry to halt the run. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Curry's got 11 points here in the second half. Aldama outside. Here's Pippen. Back to Aldama. Pass to Bain. Unloads from 13. Kuminga pulls it in.
Well, when he's got space to operate inside like that, he is not going to hesitate.
Wow, Kuminga playing way above the rim.
With all eyes on Steph when he has the ball, his teammates find openings, and he finds them.
And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. To the inside. Oh, powered down with both hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Curry passes to MP. Outside for Butler. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Aldama. There's the triple. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. There's Kuminga. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Bain's got 5 rebounds in the game. Inside, Aldama. That bucket. Now it's a 4-point Memphis lead.
And once again, Aldama proves he's someone who can be relied on offensively.
Outside Kuminga. Butler surveying the floor. The 3 from Curry. Memphis with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Bain, no good. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range.
Yeah, big time moment for MP.
MP taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Jackson, pass to Bain. Here's Edey. He's defended by Looney. Aldama outside. From outside the arc. And it's MP with a rebound.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
30-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Screen by MP. And it's in. And that one brings him within one.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the top.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a three-point game.
Well, talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3, they've got to play smart.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get it quick.
Curry passes to MP. Can't knock in the 3. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're down by 5. Your thoughts, guys?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
So Memphis wins it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you next time.
Sorry, man. Tough game tonight.
Not gonna lie, MP.
They're
This
professionals
one
too.
stings.